In this video, I'm just going to talk about Jurgen Klopp on an interview that he had and his concerns of having Liverpool being linked with Bale and how he felt on the matter. And I'm just going to be talking about that interview.
Bale is a player of Real Madrid. Will be if he leaves, outstandingly expensive. Will be has big wages. There's all the stuff. Who are we that we cannot solve the problems of other clubs? He's a really an outstanding player. I like him a lot. He won the Champions League final last year, the season before, pretty much alone when he came from the bench. So I don't know exactly what at Madrid happened.
And that's just what I gotta say. I'd rather have my club, Barcelona, be listening to this type of stuff. They should find a manager that feels the same way, just like I do. They'd be doing the sketchy stuff of like having to get loans just to be paying off deals that they get for like Antoine Griezmann, where they had to get like 31.5 million pounds in a loan from an American investing, corporation or company, just to pay off this debt that they have just to get Antoine Griezmann. I don't know what the point of it is. Like, they're out here looking for these crazy deals of like Griezmann, and then they're trying to get Neymar, and I don't know who else they're trying to get. But they're basically, like I said before, they're losing their identity, and they'd rather be trying to get like these crazy deals, these crazy marketing, advertising deals to get these crazy players in the club, when it should more be about the team and be about the players that are already in the club, and just buy the players that are going to attribute more to it. And this is what he had to say concerning those matters as well.
It's not about him, it's about all these players. You have to create a team. A team is not an addition of or summary or collection of individual players, and at the end you have the best, so let them play. They have to work together, they have to fit to each other, and that's what we are working on, and not going for these single players and hope that they will save the future for us.
That's what I mean. It's a team. It's a team sport. It's 11 on 11. It's not just one player. And when they give this importance or give these prices on these players, and they be bringing all these drama queens into the club, it doesn't result well, And that's why we haven't had any success in the Champions League in these past years. Like, instead of trying to produce the players that we need, instead of focusing on the academy, you rather be letting them leave at early ages just for other clubs to form them, and then paying these extreme amount of wages or money or transfer fees just to bring them back. Because like we saw that with just Xavi Simons like 2 days ago or yesterday. And then Ricky Pugh just finished his first campaign with the first team, but he's going to be relegated back to Barca B because he doesn't have a spot in the first team. And that's just sad to see, and especially a manager that doesn't bet on him. The same with Mark Cucurella, who also was bought back but like sold immediately to Getafe because they're trying to make a 2 million euro profit on him. And that's just what I'm saying, and then you be buying Coutinho for 140 million, expecting him to save you the club and be the missing link to getting a Champions League, and then that didn't work out. So then you're going to be forking out another 100+ million, 120 million on Griezmann, and then thinking that's going to be the missing link to get you the Champions League or to win the treble. And then like other deals as well. Like when Neymar left, we paid an insane amount for Ousmane Dembele. We paid like, I don't know how much, I think 108 million for him. And I'm not saying that was a bad deal, but like I feel like he was more in the 60, maybe 80 range. He is a promising prospect, but we're losing our identity, and it's not looking well. When Guardiola came into the team, he gave all the confidence to these players that were already brought up through the system, through the ranks, that have been playing there for a long time, and he gave them all the confidence they needed, and they repaid them back with trophies. And people want to be thinking that's the same Barcelona now, but they're out here just trying to be emulating these crazy fantasies. I know the fantasy of the MSN, the things that they did, it was crazy, and you want to see that back. I would want to see that back as well, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to be the same thing as well if Neymar does come back to Barcelona. But like, that's what I got to say. There is some deals that they have been doing right, and I do applaud them for it. The young deal of getting him from Ajax was a brilliant deal. At first, I thought it was a lot of money for a player I barely knew about, I thought that maybe like 40-50 would have been better for him, but he has proven himself, and I have seen him in the Champions League, so I'm excited for him. But like I said, you know, it's basically the Club de Amigos, the club of friends, and now we have the club of French friends, I don't know, that are just basically governing all the decisions once it comes to transfers and things like that. And it is ruining the club because we're not going to be the same thing that we were before. And they're having too much say in what goes on in the club, and it's basically exploiting it to the furthest extent. But that's just all I got to say on this matter. It doesn't really matter what I say because not that much people are going to hear it. But I mean, if you could share the video and put these opinions out there so other people can maybe debate within themselves, that would be a great thing for me. But I hope you like and subscribe to the channel as well, and I'm going to keep putting out content. And peace out.